Ladies and gentlemen, Happy New Year's to every one of you. It's now the 3rd of edition, the 3rd of New Year's 2023, which is January, of course. And I have my pop here. Okay, this is my pop, Coca-Cola. I got one Coca-Cola for New Year because I did not go anywhere and I did not travel anywhere and I did not join a friend, I did not eat with anybody. So I decided to go to Tim Hortons and then I bought myself some Tim Hortons, okay, some muffins, and then I got some delicious donuts, honey donuts, and then this is a muffin, I think. Muffin, pure muffins. I think is blueberry or raspberries, and you name it, or banana muffins. Okay. And also went and got a pizza box. I got a pizza. Okay, the whole pizza here, the box of it. There's a small box, a medium box of pizza. Oh, the whole thing is like that. It's crunchy. Yeah, there's this pizza there. You can see it's dismantled pizza. It's dismantled because I walk on rain. I don't know. Because I hold it wrong. I don't know. Yeah, that is a pizza actually. So the party is wrong now. So because I walk with it, I bought it myself and they did not deliver it here. I went from one store to the other, and that's the reason why. Okay, so it's not bad now. And this pizza, since I delivered myself, is roughly $8, and then plus tax it come to $11. And then this one here, they think the other one here is $1 each, and then the other one is roughly three of them for also roughly $4, and they come to $11. I mean $12, $13. Like, it's very crazy. They used to be like 32 cents. This kind of donut, one of them 32. Could be. I'm looking at $6 per total for all this kind of package, or $2. Like, that's how they used to be, but now the price is a different thing. So I don't know the exact guy. So that's the situation here we have with the guy. So yeah, so I went to get myself a sanitizer. Okay, so this is roughly that one there, because of the situations. But I'm still having a difficulties understanding another guy. So the guy is the one even behind all to these kind of situations. But it's all okay. As I said, for myself, any single things I do here, I do have them dairy. I put them all in dairy. Okay, I have my dairies informations. If this is a dairy, if this is a Bible chapter, You open like this. I got my diaries. I put everything in the diary. So if they look a book, they don't look a book, they look a diary. Where people write normally things. You can write things you want anywhere at the middle of anything. They're all blank page. If they're written, they all come like that, informations. So that's why I don't care. Whatever I want, I go to another shops or I go somewhere. Things like that I bought, how much I have money on me, and then what is my balance. I record them down on the diary systems. So what I bought today, and then what I bought again, and what I bought again. Okay, the informations normal come in the diaries. The item numbers I buy, they all in the diaries. So that is my responsibilities, my accountabilities, to ensure that I'm able managing. Okay, I'm able and managing. Okay, so with this, I may say it, I'm doing my best. Okay, in all means to ensure that I can manage any single errors from such kind of a participants, such kind of a guy. If the guy is not really not interested at listening to what I'm saying, or they're not interested at what I'm supposed to do, and then they're all difficult things, you know. So vis-a-vis, I'm saying such kind of cases, we talk very much. And if this is Canadian standard prices, and then that is African standard prices, since you know this is Asia, this is South America, and this is Europe. Okay, I buy here, and then this is a video produced, they went viral, you watch it from another countries, so that it won't affect you. And then for that, if someone said, now I bought such kind of things in my households, I bought 41 of them, like this one here, which can pop out receipts, okay, for me here in my office, and then I bought 41 of them, and then I return them in my office. And then once I go out, a guy will tell me, this 41, I stole all of the 40, and then you left with you take one out, and then the balance you have there is no more there. And then how possible? Now my diaries, I cannot check, and then I have the information there. How much money I use for this one. If this is bought $250, and then $250 times this one times 41 of this product, they become more their money. So if that's the money, of course I track them down on my diaries. At the end I will track you. That is you. That is you are concerned. The guy said, if I did that, so that he or she will be able to walk me to their destination, to there where they kept the product, so that I can ask them. And then how possible? I got myself to the market and bought it. Okay, the money is borrowed, the money is not borrowed. And then the money is a government subsidized money, and then the government subsidize it personally to me, and then personally to cater every situations I have in my households. And then they did that. If they did that, and then for which I put myself self-employed here in my office, and then I work full times, working all the situations here and as reported, and that's how I'm surviving the salaries here. If that is to be the salaries, or that's to be the voluntary works, or that is to be the office is disabled because the office is not dedicated. My brain doesn't eat well, doesn't borrow money good, and doesn't know how to steal money, or doesn't know how to run that office crazy, and then until I can unlock the situations of that office. but all the office has their citations, how to unlock it and how to reach it, and those steps. Following those steps is the procedures we are taking, to get there and then to make it available. That is the least I'm suffering to do so. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, let me not waste your time very much. That's the list I have here. And if you are in African countries, and of course, I talk very much on the Facebooks concerned to the other post, link, Twitter, and also now I have it on these systems. I'm gonna have the clip under the comment, and then you can read. If you want, you copy and paste, you put it there. It can help you. I don't know. That is concerned to the price of this product I'm having here, and because we talk about it very much, and then I have the pizza published there online. I reduce for African because I'm an accountant and I have a computerized accounting course I did here in Canada, if this is a CP or CGS qualifications. And then of course this is my responsibility, also my accountability. I can be accountable. I'm working here, I'm doing a job which is irrelevant. If they are not, whatever they are not relevant, you will come and understand that they are relevant, because this is a future of the strong finance banks, and we are employees of the strong finance banks. If I'm one of the employees, I have my responsibilities, I have my layouts, and then I have my strategies, I have my futures here, and then I lay them out. I put for Africa this kind of box here, this kind of box of the pizza, this pizza box here, this pizza box here for Africa, because yesterday I post, most of you don't know, if this is the price of this pizza, is how much is 11 cents, okay, in Africa. If here in Canada we can suffer and buy how much, I don't know, $4, that is the least we know there, $4. They want it $4, they want it $5, $3, $5, $7, the large one, extra large. There's the small, the mediums, the extra large, okay? From $3, $5, $7. That's what we said here. For Africa, you buy this one here, this box here, you buy how much? You buy roughly 11 cents, 15 cents, and then 20 cents, 18 cents. And if you look at that exchange rate, Uganda is reading how much? 200 shillings. 300 shillings, 400 shillings. And then that come to 500 shillings, 600 shillings, their comparisons. If 11 cents fall at this one, 300 shillings. And then 15 cents fall at this one, at how much? Fall at 400 shillings. So 500 shillings fall at 18 cents. Okay, 18 cents. And then that is if we talk of Ghana, that is a CD less than this. One CD is less than one CD is less than 2 CDs, less than 3 CDs. That is the durations in Ghana. And then Kenya, we are talking about this much. That is 9 shillings, 11 shillings, 15 shillings. Okay, so the criteria is like that. That is how they goes here. The price we adjusted there. So because we have the lack of that box here, so I went and grab it. Whatever the price is higher, that is I grab it for these opportunities to illustrate for any one of you, so that we cannot come and suffer again if we open up these banks. You cannot carry your whole money. We cannot call all your money in the back. 50 kilograms of bag. If you want, you bring 50 kilograms of bag and then you buy this kind of pizza. It's impossible. You put your money in your wallet like this. So if this is my duration, what I suffered for, and I sold. And I sold my some of the things, and then I was able to raise some money here in my office, and then I raise this is money I raise here in my office. You can see this is it. This is roughly 7 million Ugandan shillings. Okay, 7 million Ugandan shillings. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and 45. Okay, 25 and 5, 45. Okay, so that is 25, 545. So that is how much. That is roughly to do with the 2,500 and 2,545 Canadian dollars. Okay. So if you see, we exchange this one to Uganda, this kind of money here, they become now you are carrying the whole sack there to the market to buy this kind of pizza in Uganda. So this money here, which I show you, this is 2005, this much here is now 7 million in Uganda. 7 million in Uganda, this one here 7 million. And if we talk of Kenya, this is roughly less than 300,000 in Kenya. And if we use this one, our society, which we show you on the map, 4 map or 7 map or 10 map, which we have as East African communities, Sudan as East African communities, then this money here in Kenya become 7 million, 6 to 7 millions, okay? In Tanzania, 6 to 7 millions, okay? So you know the differences. So if we use East African communities, and if we use Uganda, this is Uganda, only Uganda, and then that is say 7 million. If we use Kenya, that's less than 300k. So 300k is 230k. I mean 230k. Okay, 230k, so 230,000, so Kenya. So that is overview. If we will exchange it, that's how you see the differences. So if you see the differences, you cannot carry the whole money, and then if you want, you use your credit systems, of course, to buy such kind of product. This is your credit system. If you have a credit, we talk of credit, this is a credit. So of course, this is a pizza. You buy your pizza there in Uganda, and then you use, of course, the credits, the Strong Finance Bank, this bank credits, or the opportunity you grab there, you use them, and then or the debit card systems, and then you use, and then you go and buy your pizza, or you order within there, but you cannot come and order up to Canada or up to USA and then to be taken to Africa. That is a waste. And then if you do that, and then you are behind this kind of price, because we see from this one East African community YouTubers, the guy was eating such kind of a pizza, the rate we are eating here. Someone was eating a KFC and then was giggling higher. Now they owned the high standard higher. This is the Strong Finance Bank came to Canada, doesn't even eat, did not even eat this one, the KFC from Kenya, and then was here. And then now we are eating these ones, and then let them not be able to fulfill what they were buying from when they were eating those kind of fried chicken from expensive restaurant, but they've been to expensive restaurants. They were eating this kind of expensive restaurants, and then they're just fresh chickens you buy there, and then you buy fresh tilapia fish, maybe different style they cook it, they make it different style, different kind of veggies. They grab it, you grab it for this kind of amount we're saying. And now the authorizations come, and then if you look at the market there in Kenya, so the food price yield higher. So there is exchange, because they said who are the owners of these new KFC in Kenya, and then the new pizza in Kenya, and then the new of those things in Uganda, and then in the African communities. So because they open everywhere, you go to Nigeria, Ghana, you go to Liberia, you go to wherever. Okay, you go to wherever, any African countries, you can see, yeah, a guy was working there. You go to Rwanda, you go to wherever. Okay, you see a guy is there working, already built this, modified the buildings, become luxuries, and then put their name up there, light it, and then everything is now booming. We don't have those styles. We come here, we are idols, but not really idols. Okay, we also participated, we work hard, and if we work hard, our participations here will help uh, settle that kind of situations, because we have a lot of guys they not saw on the TVs, and then they saw few people on the TV. If they were rich, they were the ones selling such kind of things. They were the ones suffering and then bringing the local charcoal, burning the local charcoal, and then exporting them to you there. And then they are the one who grind those, who grow those kind of farming there. They haul a lot. And then they cultivate small, and then yield for you this much. But now, even you cannot remember your teacher's salary. How much is my teacher earning when I was getting educated from African schools, from African elementary schools or high schools? How much is the education fee? I was paying condition, they co-op with UN. UN chop this much, and then my parents have to pay 10,000 per terms. One terms 10,000, and then they add 5,000 because of my uniforms, the clothes here, and then the down there, and then the shoes there. They want it black, and then they want it a nice trouser, and then a white shirt, and then which has a tie or no tie. Okay, and then a T-shirt of the schools, and then the school logos on, and then you buy those things 5,000, and then you have your school fee there, and then topping to 15,000 per terms, and then become 45,000. Your parents have to do that every terms. And if that is a co-op, you have done that much, and then my parents did that much, and then your parents did that much, and then you have your teachers' salaries there. Your teachers, how much are they earning? Some of the secondary school teachers we're seeing from Uganda, they're earning 96,000 a year. Not a year, but per month. That is less than how much? Less than $40, less than $32. Okay, so if you look in Kenya, it's the same thing. 3,000 for primary schools, and then secondary 5,000, 100 and maybe somewhere there. 196, that is 100 and roughly less than 40,000 there, or less than 165,000 there. Okay, 165,000, that is secondaries. Okay, imagine. So if that is a dollar, you are looking at the $50 for the secondaries, then $32 for the primaries, and then kindergartens you are looking at the 20 or $17. Imagine. So if a guy was doing that much, and then now you are buying a pizza that much, you are disorganizing. That's why you work the student. If you don't want, work that price, and then we wait for your collapse, and then we the students we will rise. Okay, you fit that level, and then we fit that levels, and then we will match. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, that adjustment is enough there. And then let me not waste your time very much here to this adjustment of the price here, which is the market price. Okay, because market price is a market price. Because I'm more isolated, okay, more isolated. If I'm more isolated, people will mistreat me. If you see here, this is a pub. They're supposed to be sell 24 in a box. 24 in a box. We know the box is very big. They sell it 24. Sometimes this kind of pops, rich people see very lazy. This is a lazy guy. Let the guy carry. This is $3. This is $2. This is $1.99. It's happening here a lot in Canada because they are worked by the accountants. Accountant buy the price, they buy it all because they have their hours at work. They work well. If their earning is expected 100,000, and then they are earning now how much a year? If they are earning roughly, let's say my earning is 120,000 as accountant. This is my profession up there. They are paying here in Canada 120,000 or 130,000. Okay, a year. That's the minimum wage. Whatever you have experience, whatever you don't have experience, if you work in such kind of office, you have such kind of things on you like this, you have it here like this, you are accountant, and then you are in the field, you already have experience. You will be paid at least a minimum 130,000 Canadian dollars. We know that. And if they fail to do that, they fail to pay that, and then someone went and they begin paying you assisted, because this is they call it a government subsidized. You are looking for a job, you have to create a business for yourself. And then now I feed myself at how much? At this one, let's say at 16,000 a year, and then 16,000 a year, make it how much? Make it available now 16,000, and then I have to chop from that 130,000, and then you chop 16,000. That's the least I earned, and then who is eating the balance? The guy eating the balance. Mostly, they are all the accountants. They are working. They will see numbers more than numbers. Eyes, they are seeing more than numbers. If I close my eyes like this, I will see over 51,000 enemies walking around me here. Okay? That is what accountants they're saying. Okay? They're seeing when they close up their eyes, and then that is what they're reasoning. Their development has that skills, how to minimize enemies. And then by doing that, they look at those kind of people files, and then they compare statements, they gather this one, they bring that one, yeah, and then this guy is defeated, that guy is defeated, they know. And then they take the money, and then they put it back there to the guy. They did not put it back to the guy, but they put it back to the market, and then to minimize such kind of price which is going up. That's how they are buying the market at large, and then they reduce all the markets, and then here they give away the money to the market, and then people come, and then they get it, their things at cheaper price. You see that? That is why. If you look here, this pop here, I bought it how much? Is roughly $1.50, because it's a vending machines. Solid. A vending machine is selling $1.50. Okay? That is a vending machine. You put your coin here, bam, $1. They're gonna say it, we cannot give you the pop. We need but your balance is 50 cents. And then you have to put 2 quarters. Bing, bing, and then they eat it. And then they said, yeah, boom, fall down. And then you get your pop, 150. And then now, if you go to this one, to homeless shelter, such kind of pop, you will get it how much? 25 cents. When I was doing homeless shelters in the 2008, 2010, 2009, we are getting this one 25 cents. At the end, the guy come and increase it 50 cents per this pop. And then now, from there, another guy come and increase it 75 cents. And then from 75 cents to $1, I guess. If it's not $1, they went back. I don't know if they become $1.50 as this one. That's how the market goes. So imagine from 2009, things are settled. 2010, things are settled. And then that is the damage of this Sudan, cause it more injuries there if you look at those statements which we are saying here. That is to do with the summaries. It's a politics. It's nothing here chopping for free. We are doing a politics. That's why I was able to buy this, because I have my promo code Ziziton, and then I have my promo code Waine, and then I have my promo code Hassan, and then I have my promo code called this one, Sudan, which I'm working. How many jobs here in my office here? Waine Ziziton, and then I'm working Hassan, and then I'm working Sudan. That is 4 jobs here. 4 jobs here. In Sudan, what am I doing? I'm developing Sudan's map, which is 7 steps. 7 steps in Sudan map. 7 steps. If you do not see that, we have that in the map. We show you guys, ladies and gentlemen. We show you 7 steps in the map there. Okay, that is what we are developing, and we want that 7 steps which you see like that goes in Africa. We want to take all over the African countries there, where this 7 can shape That's how we're gonna manage all that country in Africa as East African communities where Sudan is. So that is where those countries where we put that seventh will come and join Sudan, and then they will be all the partners of Sudan, and then they will build a good relationship, long-standing relationships, which will be peaceful. Moderations. Okay, so as East African communities built that mandates, for which they minimize these SPLA's people, the people who cut now this Sudan, they name it South Sudan and making it a country there. East African communities make that arrangements, and then they minimize that countries, that guy there a lot. So they don't want that guy to exist no more, and then that's why the guy was working and then flee to this country, East African countries, and then now if myself I'm not settled there very much in Khartoum, and then Khartoum did not settle very much in where I was now concentrating with my families in East African communities, and then we cannot do much each other. Okay, so there they cannot know what is happening there unless they come to Numule, as the president of Sudan came to Numales most previously and observed things there in around Christmas days and between Christmas and New Year's, and then they observe and then they went back and then they check it. Okay, if that's how it goes, and then these people how we can terminate. That is determination letters which we have 7 steps. We have that 7, and then by doing that we will terminate them off that territories. So that is at least to summarize that, and then to emphasize there, and then to be reliable there within that area and within that concentrations. Because we stand safe, and we stand protected. Wherever which door we knock, we know we are protected because we have our safety. Zistone Finance Bank, we have our safety seventh, which is Sudan, and then we have our safety, which is Waine, the Waine logos, which you think there, and then we have the other logo, which is Hassan H. Okay, we have Hassan there, Hassan lawyer, Hassan soaps we have there, and then we are concentrated. Okay, so we feel safe, we feel secured for that purpose because we are able. And then with that isolations, we feel we are not really inimical and we are not really rebels. If you consider we are really rebels, you are really ridiculous, and try to reform yourself, your decision. Think again. This is Canadian societies. Where shall you put me? Where shall you put the other individuals? If this is my concentrations, and this is my styles, and this is my systems, and then you should know is, shall that be an help, future helps for me to survive here more, so that I will survive, and then till I reach where? To my destination in Africa, and then where I meet my families and then be happy with them in African countries. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, by me, Waine Hassan ZizitonMBA, we are off at these criteria and at this moment. So vis-a-vis 18 really for 13, 13, 13 or 1.